I need your help.
And I haven't forgotten I owe you. I'm happy to help wherever I can.
Glad to hear it. I'd like you to take this young woman with you. Her name's Sarah.
Of course. I'd be happy to. If she wants to leave, I'm sure her reasons are more than valid, so I won't pry. You can count on me.
Thank you. What made you want a mutant for a bodyguard?
All over in my travels, I saw merchants with mercenary companions. People who had abandoned their high rank in a corporation for the chance to travel. For serum. Hired thugs. Loyal only to the serum they are paid in. A dangerous circumstance. And one that often saw those thugs turn on their employers. A mutant, however, may be less intelligent, but far more loyal. At least if fed well. And just look at him! The personification of intimidation. His size alone tells the story.
Hola mi hermano of England, MOG Princess, MOG Smirk, Wasia
Hey,
brother
Simon.
Roman.
How you doing, man? Hola, mi hermano en español. ¿Cómo estás, señor?
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
How are you doing today, man?
Very nice bro, and you?
Yes, very well, thank you. I hope you had a good weekend, friend. How is the weather in Spain? Are you, do you have any of the effects of Storm Kiara? What's going on here?
WoW game is...
WoW game is... This is Technomancer. It's an old RPG by the makers of Greedfall. It's like the old Mass Effect games. We're in a
An
cyber...
okay bro, thanks.
Good, 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 good.
I've got a proposal for you.
What is it?
I've got an acquaintance who's looking for a large mutant who can be his bodyguard. He promises he'll be well treated.
No. Chief will never let him go work elsewhere. And he can't risk getting beaten up by the guards. The man should find himself another mutant. He must go back to work now.
Hello. I have a proposal for you. A merchant is looking for a bodyguard, and you look strong. He said that he would feed you if you protected him.
Big strong, big very strong, and big always hungry.
If I understand, your name is Beg?
Yes, Beg is his name. Him wants good food and can protect man, but Chief man not let Beg leave.
You mean the pen supervisor? Don't worry, I'll go talk to him. Hey there, you in charge of the mutant pen? Name's Technomancer, Ophir officer.
Hey, yeah. Pen's my responsibility. Sure. Dan Stewart, what can I do for you?
I'd like to buy the mutant who calls himself Beg.
Big Beg? Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. Losing him be like losing the work of 4 other mutants. Nah, he's too strong to lose.
You weren't wrong. The supervisor doesn't want you to leave. Looks like he enjoys your strength too much. What if you refuse to work here, or initiate an incident so that he decides not to keep you?
Beg not understand what men want.
If you want to go with the merchant who will feed you, you must refuse to work here. Make some noise, see?
Yes, Beg understand. Beg, make noise and refuse work.
I wonder if he realizes the consequences of what he's about to do. Better be ready to step in before something bad happens to him.
What's he doing? Why is he making trouble? He'll still have to work.
Beg no work more. No work more.
If he doesn't stop, he'll get beaten real bad.
No, let them beat Beg. No work more.
Then he gets what he asked for.
I need to step in.
Haha, speak. Haha, speak.
Hey, what's going on here? You lost your minds? Break it up,
Yes,
you fucking parasites!
He's got a funny voice, man.
Going after a human? Hell you thinking? And you, why the hell you back here messing up the pen? Come on, go! Get out!
Look, I'm not trying to cause problems, but I already told you. I'm really interested in
Beg no
doing this.
work.
And since the others were just about to kill him...
They weren't gonna kill him. Maybe beat the shit out of him as a lesson. Like I'm gonna do to you if you don't get out and stay out.
Are you threatening me? Let's try and convince him. Or should we just bribe him to be safe? 75% chance. Let's go for it.
Hey, just listen a second. This mutant's obviously showing a little rebellious streak. Leave
Is
him here,
funny.
that streak might spread to the others, you know? Then what do you have? Plus, he refuses to work, so what good is he to you? Give him to me, and I'll make sure he gets back on track.
Fuck. Last fucking thing I need's a rebellion. Damn waste is what he is. Let Braun. Fine, take him. Let him be your burden.
Then we have a deal. Think you could take him to a merchant in the exchange quarter for me? Name's Fiorello.
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? 'Cause I'm a fucking delivery service. Once I drop him off, though, I don't want to see you or hear another damn thing about him. He's your problem now, yeah?
Fair enough. Have a good one. Rebels are close. I need to get closer to hear what they're saying. Just gotta keep this straight and stay hidden.
Later back bro, emoji flexed biceps, emoji cool smile.
Okay, Simon, take care, man. Have a nice day.
Taking a bomb down to the train station in one of those military bags? With all the troops moving around the area, nobody'll even look twice.
Fucking regime won't be able to ignore us after that. Freedom or death, right?
If they're trying to hit the train station,
Okay, brother.
we gotta stop them. Do you know how many people they're gonna kill? And we've
See
been
you
cut
later,
off
mi
from the other
hermano.
cities and abundance is enclave.
Adios, amigo.
Holy crap! Even the aqueducts would be shut down. Shadows, can't that one shut up? Who gave us this nuke? Shut up!
I wouldn't put it that way, but yes, David is right. It's better if people don't know what we're up to. Panic, coupled with a bomb, could end badly for everyone involved. Can't go through here. Can't go through here.
hear? We finally got the psychopath who took a hostage.
Oh? How?
Technomancer officer. Traitor, get him!
Fuck!
Traitor, get him! Did you hear? They finally got the psychopath who took a hostage.
Oh? How?
A Technomancer officer.
Leave this bag, please.
It belongs to you? Yeah, I figured, but I was expecting...
A man? Sorry to disappoint. But since you're here, minding my business, maybe I should introduce myself. I'm Bulgakov, one of the leaders of the opposition army. You gonna arrest me now?
Arrest you and take that bomb before it does any harm to the city.
You don't have a damn clue, do you, officer? That bomb was never meant for the city. This is our city, too. It was meant to take out the access roads to the city, to block the army convoys. It's time this fratricidal war finally came to an end. You think we're fighting for Aurora? You're wrong, officer. The opposition is made of patriots, and the war we're losing is making the true patriots weaker, while the politicians and their secret police grow stronger.
You're no patriot. A patriot would let her voice be heard at the assembly of the people, not set off bombs in the city she claims to love.
You couldn't possibly be that naive, could you, officer? Ask around. See if you can find just one person who dared to speak up at your precious assembly and is still around to talk. The only voice ever heard from is the Watchers. The rest are silenced, and will continue to be until only the ASC agents remain. Stay suspicious of me. It's your right. But I don't lie, officer. I'd never hurt the people on purpose. I only ever wanted to free them. Let me. Don't stand in my way, because it's the only road to a better abundance.
I'm doing the right thing. Go on. Go! But leave the bomb. I trust you enough, but not that much.
I hear you. Thanks. And goodbye, officer. Beware the Watchers.
Hey there, Fiorello.
Ah, the one, the only, Technomancer. A pleasure as always. What brings you here this fine day?
I see they got you the mutant.
Yes, yes, a wonderful specimen. Words and all.
Beg! Mutant! Called Beg!
Beautiful! Yes, Beg! And his sheer size. Like he was simply built to dissuade any ill-intentioned folks from bothering us. Here, take this. To compensate you for all you've done. And feel free, anytime, to request any favor in return.
you Abby Goodsman?
Yes, By the Shadow, please don't tell me that man sent you.
No, your friend Nisha, the artist, sent me. Said she thought you were in trouble. It looks like she was right.
Yes. Thank you. They're ruining my life. I'm being threatened by soldiers who tore down my shop. Why? Because they wanted serum I don't even have. And if I didn't give it to them, they said they'd denounce me. For what? I never did anything bad.
Yeah, I believe you. You sure they were real soldiers, though? Could have been mobsters in disguise.
All I know is their uniforms sure looked real, and their chief told me to call him Sam Ward. He's sick. You hear me? Sick. A brutal... Please help me. The threats keep coming, and I'm telling you, they're gonna kill me. I know it.
It's all right. Everything will be okay. I'm gonna look for this Sam Ward. Talk to him. Talk to my captain about him, too. I'll get it worked out. Don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you, officer. Thank you so much.
Wow, in Fallout I have nuked the Queen.
Who's that? Is that Seb? Hey Seb! Damn, dude! Nice work, man. I'm miles away from doing that, dude. I'm not even close. Congratulations, brother. Did you make a little video of it for your channel?
You already back,
With my
Lieutenant
Chinese
Zachariah?
friends.
Nice one, man. China #1.
Captain, can I get some intel on a couple citizens?
As long as it's mission related, Lieutenant.
What do you know about a soldier named Sam Ward?
Not a lot. The little I know is nothing good. Mostly about the company he keeps.
No, because my PC is too bad for stream more videos.
Glad he's not one of my problems.
Ah.
Word to the wise, which I hope you are.
Maybe we'll do
Stay
it one
away
day,
from
mate.
him unless you're looking for the kind of trouble you can't dig your way out of.
Of course, Captain. Her name is Abby Goodsman.
Give me a sec. She's a trader with a small shop in the exchange quarter. No arrests, no complaints, no bookmark by the ASC. You said this was mission-related, Lieutenant?
Of course, Captain. Just following up on some leads. Who's Amelia Reacher?
You really don't know her. She's an icon of abundance. Its poster child. Youthful and courageous. The daughter of one of Abundance's great discoverers. And one of the few people who can fix and drive the rovers.
When is the Wastelanders update coming, Seb?
Captain, report.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
The insurgency's been quelled.
What about this pain in my ass, Bulgakov?
Let me start with the good
At
news.
7th
We
April.
stopped Bulgakov at the station before they set off their explosives.
2 months.
Bad news?
Not
She
too
slipped
long.
away before we could grab her.
Starting with the good news doesn't
Are
make
you
it
looking
any
forward
less
to
of a
it?
failure, Lieutenant. The ASC's gonna try to rip us a new asshole over this, but the fact that they said Bulgakov was a man and not a woman might give us a bit of ammo to fire back with.
So cool.
I'm still pissed, but there's no telling how many lives you saved today. So go find Quartermaster Ryan and collect your pay. Let's keep the fuck-ups to a minimum, though, going
Yeah,
forward.
we'll have to see.
Only so many times I'll be able to cover your
You know
ass
people will
with
moan
ASC.
anyway, Seb.
During their assassination
starstruck,
plot, Roar's
emoji
diversion attempts
starstruck.
destroyed some of our city's roofs, forcing us to evacuate blocks of citizens to protect them from the sun. We need the repairs done and done quickly. But instead of working on the repairs where they're damn well needed, the fucking mutants have now chosen to revolt. Put an end to it, Lieutenant. Get them back to work so our city can get back to living.
Will do, Captain.
Before you go, Lieutenant, I want you to know, your professor, Captain Technomancer, leaving the city for the front. I want to go say goodbye.
Thank you, Captain. Appreciate it. Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Captain Eliza told me to come find you for my pay.
Indeed, I've been expecting you. Here you go.
Pay me, baby. 150 serum and some soldiers' greaves. Let's try them on. Plus 3% physical damage. Friend request received. Lady Gamer. It's just going to be one of those shitty accounts, man. I keep getting these weird friend requests, Seb. Very strange ones. Well, I'm not strong enough to wear them. Okay, never mind. Stick with what I've got. Let me craft some bombs.
You the one that's been threatening Abby Goodsman?
Really? What? That bitch complained to the great magicians? Great, perfect. You know what she's up to. She's anti-regime, and she's plotting against abundance. True fucking story. Your little friend's a traitor, Mancer. Too bad your powers don't include lie detection, huh? So, who cares? We put a little pressure on her, milk her a little bit before the ASC catches her. So what? She deserves it. All she needed to do was be loyal to the damn corporation that raised her. Watch your back. If someone heard about you being friendly with some of the oppositionists like that girl, let's just say it won't end well.
Alright, pretty simple. Just gotta stop the soldier so he can't make good on his threats.
Know what I feel like doing? Paying a visit to that pretty Abby girl. Yeah. Chick didn't learn her lesson after we tore down her shop. Maybe we could teach her a lesson in some other ways.
Sick. You're sick. But it's a sick I wouldn't mind catching, yeah? Why not? Damn pretty girl. I'll grab Chris and we'll make it a party.
Nice. Sounds good. Hey, shut up. I hear something.
Alright, pretty simple. Just gotta stop the soldier so he can't make good on his threats.
What? You know something? It's assholes like them who screw up our reputations. They deserve every damn bit of beating we're gonna give them.
For once we agree on something.
Hey, stop it! Soldiers, cut it out!
Who the hell do you think you are? Trying to give me orders, Mancer? I don't report to you, and you don't have a damn clue what's going on here. We'll take what we're owed from the Broad and leave it for dead if we want. We clear? Or did we misunderstand and you just want to join us in the beatdown?
everything you've done for me. I don't... If there is anything I can ever do for you, please tell me. Thank you.
Hey, Nisha.
Well, well, day's looking up already.
I took care of your friend's problem. The soldiers won't be bothering Abby anymore. It's a promise.
Thank you. That's really nice of you to help two ladies needing a hand. You're a real sweetheart. Really hope I can repay you in the future. I'll never forget what you did.
I gotta go.
All right. Well, maybe I'll see you again soon. Be careful. Would hate to lose a guy like you around here.
Zachariah, so your captain told you I was heading out, did she? I should be grateful. It is good to see you. Perhaps for the last time. I'm leading for the front, as is expected.
I wish you could stay longer.
Wish that I could as well, if not only to appease my concern for you. But their will moves more than my desire. So they separate us, as they always have. To keep us divided. And I fear to further isolate you. Stay wary, mindful. You are in their sights, my dear Zachariah. You are the newest initiate, the youngest. And so, to them, the most attainable. The shortest route to knowing our secret. Such is our world. We are pawns in a chess game played by imbeciles, clinging to nothing but illusions of power. And the real power that illusion brings. Take care, Zachariah. Take care.
I will. My word. Until we meet again, Master.
I'm afraid this is more of a farewell. And it's Sean. Forgive me not.
It is always sad to see a friend leave, especially when you know that he's going to risk his life every day. You must be feeling very lonely. It is up to you to earn a new friend to support you through hard times. A friend powerful enough. Have you thought about my request? What's little secret shared against a strong friendship, after all?
I would be honored to have you among my friends, Colonel. But, alas, I don't know what secret you're alluding to. I'm sorry.
A pity indeed, because you will find out soon enough that while I can be a great friend, I can also be a fierce enemy. See you later, Lieutenant.
Never been here. Seems dangerous. All those mutants. I always wondered if they're contagious. What exactly are you planning, Lieutenant? Force seems the most appropriate, of course, but there's a lot of them. Even if it's not easy to understand them, maybe we should try to talk to them.
What the hell are you doing? Get back to work. You're putting a lot of lives at risk.
They will die beneath the eye of Father Son if they go up to repair the roof. The man knows this, but does not care about them.
Maybe you're too dumb to put it together, so let me spell it out for you, mutant. The roof needs to be fixed, by your kind. Now. We don't care how many of you die doing it either. You don't want to go up and repair the roof? Fine. Your choice. We'll just send your children and your elderly. All those too weak to rebel with you. Then, we'll execute you. You'll all die anyway, and without even doing any good. That what you want?
The man would send our children. The man is... They will go back to work. Leave our children be.
What's the problem? Why aren't you working?
Their kind work like one. If one is hurt, they all cannot work. And now they have one who is wounded, so they are all helpless. But the men do not want to help the wounded. They just want him back on the roof.
Where's your hurt friend? I may be able to help him. Here, your friend's as good as new. Back to normal.
Thank you. The man was very nice. They will go back to work now, and if they survive, will not forget what the man did for them.
Let's go. You can't just sit around while the city's exposed. Get back to work.
They would, but their tools are too damaged to work. With bad tools, they will be in the eye of Father Son longer and die quicker.
Let me see your tools. Maybe I can fix them.
If the tools are made better, they can and will fix the roof.
To think that the city's life depends on an incomplete toolbox. Ridiculous.
I am
we should
back.
be able to fix it, right?
Welcome back, brother.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
What are you doing today, Seb? Anything interesting?
I fixed your tools. Should make the work go faster.
The men made the tools like new. They will do as they promised and go fix the roof now.
What does the man want?
I am watching
Just to
you.
talk to you. You need to go back to work.
No, they will not.
Oh, okay.
They will not die to go repair roofs broken by men. Men must find another way to
Don't feel like you have to, mate, if you've got something better to do. Oh, 50-50 chance here.
And I streamed Fallout on PS4.
Listen, I know it's dangerous
Nice.
work, and the odds are pretty high that some of you may die doing it.
I'll try and have a little look later.
The whole city will suffer, and all of you in the pen will die. Not just a few. I know it's an enormous sacrifice to ask, but it's for the greater good.
The man tells them lies, thinks they are stupid, but they know only men are beneath the hole in the roof. Only men will die for the destruction that other men did. They did not break it. Let the men fix what the men broke.
When I watch your streams, me feeling better.
Really? Oh, that's cool, man. I'm glad. Glad to hear it, buddy. I did something with charisma.
Yes.
Why is that, my friend? I'm glad. That makes me happy, man. Doesn't look like I have anything for charisma. I have to try a different set of mutants. There aren't any more mutants. We're gonna have to maybe have to beat this guy up a little bit.
What does the man want?
Just to talk to you.
No, they will not. They will not die to...
I'm sorry, it wasn't a request, but you obviously need some convincing that this little revolt needs to stop.
You are very entertaining.
I'll try my best.
Get back to work, now.
He's going back to work.
I try my best for you, mate.
He will do what you want. Please, do not hurt him anymore.
You don't beat around the bush, do you? I thought the Mutos had to remain in one piece to work. Anyway, you're the lieutenant.
I'm a bit, I'm not very talkative today, to be honest, Seb. I'm a little bit tired and a little bit ill, but so maybe not as entertaining today, my brother.
I managed to stop the rebellion. The mutants should resume work soon.
There's a bit of good news. Sure, it wouldn't have ended so well without your help. I would have lost my job.
I think I might play DayZ later today. That might be a bit more entertaining.
I think I buy days.
Oh, okay, man. It's really good. It's really bloody good. Make sure you check out the Livonia edition, because there's a downloadable map. I think it costs £12 by itself. Check out the different versions, man. There's a normal version and one called Livonia edition, which has got the DLC map with it.
It looks interested.
It is, man. I'll probably play a little bit later today, so you can check it out, man, if you want. But there's a load of DayZ videos on my channel if you wanted to look at some now. It's a very good game. There's nothing else like it, man. Whoa. There's nothing else like it, to be honest. It's one of a kind.
Do you have the DLC?
Yes, I do. I've not played it as much as I'd like to, because some of my friends that I play it with don't have it, but I will be playing that later today. If I do play DayZ today, it will be the DLC map.
Okay.
You, a Technomancer, right? Get the hell out of here. You surge around here, you're gonna fuck up my baby for good.
Just like you don't spontaneously combust, we don't spontaneously surge. Is that you on the poster?
Yeah, name's Amelia Reacher. We're discoverers one and all, like father, like daughter. Why? What's it to you?
Well, me and my men need to get to a site on one of Aurora's shadow paths. Heard you'd make that happen.
Wish they gave me a heads up a Mancer was coming along. But orders are orders. I can take you whenever you're ready.
I'm not sure if I am ready. Hang on a second. I might have another mission to finish first. Oh, I think they're one and the same.
I love Fallout because I can have a camp and I can build.
Yes, well you can do that in DayZ as well. You can. Okay, looks like I do have to go with her now. Yeah, you can, it's a lot more difficult in DayZ, but you can build little bases.
The Technomancer who doesn't surge. What's
Really?
your name again?
Mm-hmm.
Zachariah Mancer.
It's got a full crafting system, man.
Yeah. You're a friend of old crazy Scott, right? Scott Seeker?
Yeah, I know him. He found me and got me in with the Technomancers when I was a kid. Always looking out for me. Why?
He's one of my father's friends. I still see him every so often, even though he's getting loopier and loopier. You wanted something?
I love games where I can build.
Same here, man. I do too. I like, What did you think of The Sims? Did you have a little go?
You must have traveled a lot. Could you tell me more about what you discovered?
You know, when I'm being sent out to explore, it's for prospecting. I drive around, take samples, map out the area, that kind of thing. I discovered 2 mines last year. We'll put them into service once we connect them with the shadow paths. Wow, it doesn't sound as exciting now that I think about it. But I don't care. Despite all of this, I can go almost anywhere.
But I didn't like simulation games.
See, and sometimes I stumble across amazing places. I'm not doomed to remain under a shell of metal.
I don't like simulation games. Okay. What's your favourite building mechanic? What's your favourite game with building mechanics? Is it Fallout 4? Fallout 4 is really good for that, right?
Well, me and my men need to get to a site on one of Aurora's shadow paths.
Conan was pretty good.
Make that happen.
Conan was quite good for building.
Heads up, a Mancer was coming along. But orders are orders. I can take you whenever you're ready.
And the forest is quite good too. Let's go. Okay, we're leaving this city finally.
First rover trip?
Yeah, first time this far from Ophir.
Nice. How's it feel?
Exciting, I guess.
Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is my favorite game where I can build.
Ah, okay. I've never played that because it's only on PC, isn't it? I don't have a PC.
I love my job so much. Life's too damn short to play.
I've got Jurassic World though. Jurassic World's pretty good.
Nervous about the fights we're gonna face?
The fights? What fights? I did not leave my home and laboratory to foray into battle, child. Did someone tell me this? Because I don't recall being...
We needed a doctor with us, Scott.
Yes, I understand that. I do. But fighting it's dangerous. People get hurt, and I guess that's why... I mean, of course, I will care for you. But No fighting means no wounds to you.
Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, it scares me. How big's the fight?
I think only on PC from
Aurora's
Atari.
troops and Technomancers.
Yes, it
we'll have
is.
to be tactical about it. Hit them in small groups, since there's not a lot of us. We stick to that plan, and we should be fine.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure once we get there and we get to doing and not just thinking, I'll be fine. It's the thinking that wreaks havoc on me.
This ain't my first rodeo, Lieutenant. Being on a rover's pretty neat and all, but still, no different from past missions. Hit an enemy, get hit back. Find ourselves down deep in Shit Creek and then wait for backup. In other words, it always goes tits up. But when you've been in the bad long enough, you get used to it.
Did you just call my baby pretty neat? That's it? Pretty neat?
I mean, I didn't mean... It's
Have you
swell.
played Jurassic World,
Real swell.
Seb?
Holy shit. I think you guys
Ill
fucked
played
this
it yet.
fucker from the farm before he was right.
Oh,
It's huge.
I'll play it. Yeah.
Really just shows how big a scale Aurora thinks
roller
of.
coaster.
All right. Let's focus on finding the tunnel entrance.
Yes.
Yeah, I fancy. I would like to play that game, but unless it comes out on PS4, I won't be playing it.
Those structures look colonial. Someone's got to be close.
These are strange structures.
You looking for something in particular? I don't remember receiving an order to snoop around. I'm sure the captain will like it. Well, it's just my opinion.
What you are doing, Sekiro?
Hang on a second. What are you doing in Secure? I'm up to my father. The owl dude. I need to get back to that, man, you're right. I've got to finish Dark Souls first, so...
Okay.
I'll probably finish Dark Souls this week, because I only need to beat 3 bosses now. And then I'll finish the game. And then I'll be able to get back to Sekiro.
Can we play this month Fallout?
Yes, definitely, mate. I've already promised you, man. We will definitely play. Probably towards the end of the month, maybe before. But 100%, I promise you, we will play Fallout in the month of February.
Okay.
A Technomancer from Abundance? And I heard you were all nearly extinct. What are you doing here? What do you want?
I want to come in, and you're gonna help me.
No, I don't think I am. Stop! I'll help you!
I told you you would. Don't know why you didn't believe me.
Here I come.
The dome's in amazing condition, though I doubt Aurora's been taking care of it. I wonder where the relic the merchants talked about is, or even how they found out about it. Well, looks like we found the relic. Doesn't look like much, but the style of writing looks familiar, even if I don't have a clue what it means. You able to decipher it? What is it? It even real?
We haven't been able to decipher it yet, but yes, no doubt it's real. Not sure if I can tell you anything else about it. I don't know what you're planning to do.
That thing on the wall
and
behind
I
him
don't
looks
want
like
to
a
offend you by
face.
talking about sacred
A
matters,
sad face,
but
like a big frog or something.
you know some knowledge should only stay among Technomancers, right? So, be careful, please.
I know what I'm doing.
What is it? It looks so old. We should show this to the captain. It must be important, judging from how well guarded this place is.
It's an ancient object indeed, but I don't think that the captain will be interested in it.
Oh, this is one of those ancient objects Technomancers collect. I understand.
Do you, Jeffrey? Do you really understand?
ton of different chemicals. They must have been using them to make explosives to help out with the drilling. Guess it would work for me too. One charge should be big enough to close the tunnel down. Just gotta be careful. But with the detonator and explosives, I should be able to set it off remotely and make sure I don't blow my damn head off.
You really believe that they'll have left enough to blow up the tunnels here? Would be very smart.
What was your first video with
Chemicals
voice?
to clear out the access to the tunnels.
Ooh,
It's necessary to collapse them. Fortunately, it seemed that they were doing construction
I'm not
work
sure.
on this shadow path. I'm sure we'll find it.
When I did a few,
Technomancers also played the part of saboteurs in the army.
like sort of. Hang on a second.
And their
Wait for
knowledge
this guy
too.
stop talking.
I'm so lucky to be part of your unit, Lieutenant.
Shut
I'm
up.
sure I'll learn a lot from being with you.
Shut up. Yeah, so I did a few back in the day, but only now and again. I didn't really use a microphone very often. I started to use a microphone every stream when I was playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate about 2 years ago, and a couple of guys in chat kept talking to me, so I had to reply to them. That was Toady and Lopi. So Assassin's Creed Syndicate, man, that was when I started on mic.
Must have mercy. They will die if he does not help them.
Here's your way out. I don't know where you're gonna go, but you better get going.
They will never forget the Hammer Man. Never. They thank him.
Yay, let the games begin. Knob nibbling knob nibblers nibble knobs knob gobbling knob gobblers
Hey,
gobble the
DD.
little gobbler nibblers.
How you doing, man?
I need some explosives to trigger a chain reaction.
I'm doing great now that my act is back on the road. Yay yay.
No! Shit! Didn't mean to do that. Fuck. God damn it.
How have you been, and hey guys?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, man. You know me, dude. Same shit, different day.
HEDD. Hey Sepkasti. How are you doing? Get on top of the house.
Get on top of the house? Oh, you mean so I could have some cover? Don't know if you can get up there, mate. Doesn't seem to be a ladder up there.
Hey mate, you up for days later on today? Emoji smiling face with cold sweat.
Sophie, how you doing? Dee Dee,
Doing fine thanks, how are you?
Dee Dee, no need to, you can't, doesn't work anymore, Dee Dee. Sophie, you missed out on something the other day, dude. What game was I playing the other day?
Good.
And Sophie had just left. And I was confronted by a dead horse. What game was it? Shit, I've forgotten. It was like right
Hi
there.
Roman, how are you?
I'm very well, thank
Emoji
you.
smiling face with horse teeth. Aw man, what did you do, Roman?
What game was it the other day? I was playing something, and Sophie came in and you said hi for a little bit and then you left. And then just after you left, there was like a dead horse right in front of me on the floor. I can't remember what it bloody was. Well, let's think. What have I been playing? Don't think it was Dark Souls.
Hee hee horse teeth. That Terminator 1?
Is that what he was? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Safe. Did you come in on anything else?
Oh, I know it was the Jedi game. No, wait, because you haven't finished the month's ladders.
You know what? I nearly bought another one. The Bounty Hunter one. It's on sale right now. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. It's like looks a little bit like Mandalorian, so I nearly got that. It's only like £4 or something. But I will go back to the Jedi game. Don't worry. I can't remember what it was. I'm gonna have to have a think. Hang on. Let me just look what games I've got on my system. That'll help me. 2 seconds. Let's have a look what I've got here. Was it GTA maybe? No. Hang on. Daisy, Payday. It must have been Dark Souls. It must have been Dark Souls. Did you come in on Dark Souls stream the other day? It might have been that Ghost Recon, but I don't think so. I don't think there are any horses in that. I'll find out and I'll let you know.
You can't thwart me for long. I'll figure out a way to trick you yet, Roman.
Impossible, Didi. Impossible. You'd have to make another YouTube account with a name that's very similar to somebody else and hope I don't notice. But now I've already thought of that, I'll be aware of it.
Perfect. Got everything I need to shut this access point down for good. All set. Just need to get back to the rover before setting it all off.
Dark Souls. Daisy.
I think it must have been Dark Souls. I've not played Daisy in a while. It was only it was probably less than a week ago.
New.
It's probably Dark Souls just because there's loads of dead horses in Dark Souls, but I can't remember it being Dark Souls. I remember saying this game's trolling me right now. You know what? I think it might have been Ghost Recon. I don't know why, but I'm thinking it might have been that Terminator Ghost Recon thing. I can't remember.
Tunnel's gone. Aurora's got no way into Ophir anymore. Mission accomplished.
The intensity of the vibrations is soothing, hypnotic. They make me so tired.
Dear old Scott. My machine's caressing you with rumbles. Sweet talking ya. Can't go falling asleep on a battlefield, though.
You haven't heard the last from me. You'll pay for this, He-Man.
I thought the horse was dead, but it wasn't, and then it was.
Thanks to you, the city won't ever have to face another attack like
remember
last.
that.
Instead of Bounty Hunter, you could buy a file.
Broken shutters.
I could buy what?
Just thinking about it.
It just came out.
It's probably the rover.
Hang on.
Gotta get used to the vibrations. Most people fucking puke their ass out their first time.
Effie.
No, I meant the thought of all the... Never mind.
E-file?
Really
What the hell is
it.
that?
This is war, right? Aurora shows up and blows up part of our city, and how do we retaliate?
What is that? I've never
Send
heard of
a
that.
handful of people like us? I don't get it.
Do you ever do anything but
I'll write it down,
bitch?
hang on.
Successful mission.
I always look at new games, I've not seen that one.
Hell, if I was you,
I
I'd
look
be
at new
grinning
games
ear to
every
ear.
single day on the store.
How'd you do that? Bitch less, smile more.
Can't find my pen. Can't find my pen, so I can't write it down. Hang on.
I've got something to ask you.
What can I do for you?
F-file is dead
I don't
horse
know
in
if you know,
Zulu,
but my
emoji
dad
grinning
died.
face,
Oh,
emoji
sake.
grinning
Actually,
face,
he
emoji grinning
Fuck.
face,
Never came
big
back from one
smile.
of his explorations
It's the
15
file
years
after
ago.
defile.
damn it.
Hee-hee.
Sorry. I didn't know.
God damn, that's a good
Yeah,
joke,
I don't
Didi.
want your pity,
I like
okay?
that.
It's not about that.
God
What I
damn it,
mean
Sophie.
is, I've never managed to find out what kind of mission he was on and
Writing
where
it
he'd gone.
down, emoji grinning
Oh,
face,
man.
big
Scott.
smile.
He was probably even his best friend. That old
Dude,
crazy man doesn't want
that's
to
how you
tell
get me,
anything.
Didi.
Says
You
he
need
wants
to,
protect me.
what's that
Look,
little,
I'll just cut to the point.
how to do
I was
few-
wondering
there
if
we
you'd
go, let's
maybe
do this
look in
one.
his dispensary for me. See if you could find any of my father's
this one.
notes or letters or...
I don't know, Amelia.
It tricked you because dead horse is only one word in Zulu. Big smile.
How would I even do it?
Emoji weary face, emoji happy tears, emoji blowing kiss.
Just keep him busy. And
Very
while
good,
you are
Sophie.
there, you know, just flip through files. I'm sure he kept letters between him and my dad.
Fuck.
He's not one to throw anything away.
All right. I'll try to make him leave, but if I don't find anything...
Well done,
Yeah,
Sophie.
I won't blame you. But I
Don't
know
forget to write it down though.
Not even mad. Not even mad. Yeah, I won't forget to write it down. You know what I was thinking? I'd literally check the the PSN store every single day for like what new games are out. So I was like, what the fuck? It should have clicked with me. Should have clicked with me. I'm speaking to Sophie here. It's good though. You found a new way. You found a new way to get me. Congratulations. God damn it. God damn it. Search Scott's things to find Amelia's father's letters.
I'm only teasing, it actually is a game.
What? Really? Oh, I don't know what to believe anymore. You're the girl who cried wolf, you know that. That's what's going to happen. It's going to come to a point where I don't believe anything you say ever. Because of your wolf cries.
Hello, Scott. My captain told me that she wanted to see you.
Is it related to you?
Yeah, I've never heard
Are
of
you
it.
sick?
I check the games every day, but I've
no,
I must have missed
not that I
one.
know of. She didn't tell me why.
Oh, well, should I take my pouch then? It's an important question. I should still take it though, but it's a little heavy. All right, I'm leaving without it.
Your father's an action-adventure
Alfie
game.
is an action-adventure game played from a side-scrolling perspective.
Alfie.
The player is a wolf-like monster who can freely shapeshift into
a princess under most circumstances, and must do so to something. Okay. I've actually been looking into getting some like more old school side-scrolling games. I was looking at the Castlevania double pack, Symphony of the Night, and something else, and also like some old school shoot 'em ups I kind of fancy.
Double bluff, it really is dead horse in Zulu. Big smile.
I don't know what to believe anymore. Alfie or E-File, princess, wolf-like monsters, freely...
That game just described is called The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince.
Okay. Okay.
Hee hee. Triple bluff.
That's it, Sophie.
Yay, Sophie.
I'm not believing anything else you ever say. Ever. Well done, you. Right, what am I going to do here? Increase the chance of making a critical hit with attacks. Increase the chance of making a critical hit by 8% for all attacks following a crit. Oh, these trees are so convoluted and
Technomancer shimmy. You were like, oh Elfie, big smile.
Regeneration by 20%. I think I'll take that. Yes, I was. That is what I was like. This tablet contains data left by the first colonists on Mars, but you cannot decipher it. And new equipment. What do I have? Got a mercenary jacket. That looks pretty cool, man. Can't wear it though until I put a point into strength. I like that. And we've got weapons that I can't use. And ooh, Aurora Technomancer gloves. Nice. Okay, they're pretty cool. I like those. Right, so I think it said something about changing my team here, right? What's this? Pick up.
I think I have a problem with going through your friend's things. I hope whatever you're looking for, it's worth it.
Listen.
I'm trying to find information about the past. It's personal, okay?
Just do as you're told, boys.
Forget it.
All right.
You couldn't understand. The officers, they aren't like us. They're above all that.
Right. Tell Amelia what you've learned.
Are you looking at chat right now? No reason, just asking. Not thinking of pulling a trick, just curious.
Yes, Dee Dee, always. I have to, just to see who's saying what. I don't have a choice anymore. Is that it?
Did you follow the Oscars, Roman?
No, I didn't. I don't really care about the Oscars. I think they're a bit shite. I like the Commode Awards, but he doesn't do them anymore. My favourite critic did like an answer to the Oscars. I'll pull that to Captain Eliza.
Do you want to know who won Best Picture?
Wait, who's asking me? No, Sophie, I don't. If it was anybody but you, I'd say yes. But I don't trust you. I know what it's going to be already. I already know what it's going to be. There's actually, isn't there, what's that? There's actually a film, right? Is it called All the Dead Horses or something?
Okay, sad.
I think there is a film, something, what was it called? There's a, I swear there's like a quite famous film that references dead horses.
Hello, Mancer.
Hello. I found some of your father's letters.
I knew it. Tell me.
Most of the correspondence was friendly. They were very close. However, there was
I don't even know
some
what was
tension between
nominated.
them over time. Some letters gloss over an expedition
Joker?
that they had done
Is
together,
Joker nominated?
but what surprised me the most is when your father talks about a boy who was actually Scott's son.
It was
The
a big
last letter I
upset.
found is a bit bizarre. I didn't really understand what he meant.
What did he mean?
Parasite.
Do you remember?
Something called Parasite?
Your dad begged Scott to stop the madness.
A
warning that his
Korean
wife's
movie
divorce
won
was
Best
only the
Picture.
beginning of what
Really?
he would lose if he couldn't face the truth.
Whoa, wait, I don't... Okay, can
was
somebody
too
else
late for his
confirm or
son.
deny what Sophie's saying?
He seemed to
please?
think Scott was on the verge of
Yes,
self-destruction.
Joker was nominated.
It's
See what you've
true
done,
that it's
Sophie?
rather
I
mysterious.
can't trust you anymore.
Scott, a son. Did you know?
No, he never told
Parasite is the Korean
me. He
movie.
obviously lost him. No doubt it's still a touchy subject.
We
Yeah, I'd
have to
heard
find
a
out what
lot
this
of
is all
buzzer on
about.
that.
You have to ask his wife. Did my father really mean to interfere in his family drama? Maybe that's why he
Oh, that's cool,
disappeared.
man. That's cool.
Please, Zachariah.
It won.
Nice.
The director Bong Joon-ho was shocked.
Oh, is it one of his?
Be right back, watching you on TV for a while.
Wait, Bong Joon-ho? Okay, that's not who I was thinking of. Okay, Dee Dee.
Who were you thinking of?
I'm thinking of, what's his name? Bong.
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
He did the, The Host. He made The Host. He made, that film on Netflix.
Bong Joon-ho?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. Bong Joon-ho. It was close. Bong Joon-halot.
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
I'm sorry to... You Angela Seeker, Scott's wife?
Ex-wife. What did the drunk do this time?
Well, these fuckers did
Nothing bad. He's a friend.
A friend? Ah. Right.
Just looking for some information on one of his friends. Mark. And your son.
Get out. Get out!
Can't think of the name of the film he did for
coming around
Netflix with
digging
the
up
little
the
girl
past?
and the big weird animal.
Bong Joon-ho directed Parasite. Bong Joon-ho is into real person. Harlot Lo is dead horse in Norwegian.
Okay, this is okay. Too much. Too much. That's it now, Sophie. Right. Is Sophie an administrator? No. I was going to say put yourself on timeout, Sophie. But you're not an admin. You know what? You kind of deserve it. You kind of deserve to be made a moderator. There you go. Your name is now blue, Sophie.
If anything, it's not enough big
Congratulations.
smile.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself moderator status.
Listen,
Pa,
you
thanks,
help me,
big
I can
smile.
help you. Just looking for
You're
some
welcome.
give and take. I'll start.
You're welcome.
Take this.
You want to trudge up my pain again? For a little serum? What's worse is, I'm gonna let you.
That's all I wanted. Now I'll never make another dead horse joke again. Wink.
Scott and I had was everything.
Ah, you know what? I think I'd be a bit
I
sad
had while Scott
if I
worked
never heard
and
another one.
worked, just doling out all his love into his research. Not for some greater good, but for his own ego. All he cared about was being seen as a hero in abundance. And all the while, his son was mutating. When Scott finally realized it was too much for him, he snapped. Wanted us to hide our kid. Then threw himself even deeper into his damned work. Mark was one of our friends. When he found out what was happening, he tried to
I
make
should
my
have fucking got that last one,
genius of a
man.
husband leave his research.
Because I knew it was
Scott
Bong
better,
Joon-ho.
though,
I just
of course.
assumed that
And our son
Bong
got
Joon was
arrested
like maybe a
and
really
taken away with
popular
the other mutants.
Korean name. Maybe it is.
Scott just kept going. So convinced he could find a cure. So convinced he even finally managed to get Mark to buy into it all.
I've not
And the
seen
two went
Parasite.
away for a long time. I don't
Didn't
know.
Bong Joon-ho do
I
Old
just
Boy?
knew I was done.
I will
Am
have to
mixing
watch
up
it.
So I
with
filed for
someone?
divorce.
He's a great filmmaker.
And he came back empty-handed. And to an
Was it
empty
Old Boy
home.
he did? Hang on. I'm
Later,
gonna have to
I heard Mark disappeared too.
just Google his
He was probably looking for a
filmography
cure to
for me,
satisfy
Sophie.
Scott's inability to just let it go.
Because I know he did one film
And
that I
honestly,
absolutely adore.
I don't care. I lost
I don't think it is Old Boy,
my
is it?
son
Hang on, it's my Old Boy
and my
DVD.
husband.
I will
And now I
check.
take
Thanks.
petty sums of serum to relive it all again.
I don't think he did.
Please. Please, just leave me alone now.
I'm not sure now.
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man. Hell, I can feel for what the old man's been through. I've known some folks myself who went through the same thing. Terrible thing.
The host.
Breaks
Make
stuff
the
with
The
life.
Host, yeah,
Rules
that
you're
was
a
that's a
never
good
being
film.
able to have
It's
kids
like a
again.
monster
Why never
film.
again?
But that's not the one I'm thinking
sterilize
of.
families who've had a mutant to make sure they don't have no more.
Snowpiercer.
Sad, but
Yes, I
Oja.
love Snowpiercer. Oja's the one I
At least
was
now I understand why the
the
slightest
Netflix
soul
one I
you're
was
dead
talking
man.
about. Yeah, it was Snowpiercer I was thinking of, I think. But I think there's something else as well I really love. Look at these guys. Ba-ba-ba-boom. Oh, Mother, yes, Mother is amazing.
Mother.
Mother is... I was so impressed with that film. Great movie. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Still a surprise that he's won a Best Picture though. those at the Oscars. Right, where am I going? Let me. I've kind of lost my way a little bit. Tell Amelia what I've learned. Okay.
Yeah.
Mother was great.
He gave his speech in Korean.
Oh, nice. I hope they didn't cut him short. Who did? They cut somebody short last year, I think. I just don't bother with them anymore. The Oscars. They're not done in years and years and years. I'll definitely look up some of the stuff on YouTube. See if I can find a rip of Parasite on one of those streaming sites.
Hello, Mancer.
Hello. I talked to Scott's ex-wife.
So, what did she say?
It's an awful story. Her son. Anyway, their son was struck by mutation. They took him away from them, of course, but it made Scott go crazy, and he was convinced that he could find a remedy. He asked for your father's help, so they left together, and were gone for a long time.
Did you finish The Witcher
Their
yet, Soph?
exploration apparently didn't lead to anything concrete for the boy, and Scott descended into madness. And then one day, Mark left. His ex thinks that it was to bring back something useful for his research, and he never came back.
Shit. So my father's disappearance is related to that poor kid? It's really awful what they must have gone through. That explains a lot about why he's so crazy, and also why he behaves as if we were his kids. Thank you, Zach. That doesn't answer all my questions, far from it, but I have a better grasp of what happened. My father disappeared by helping his best friend, who was going through a rough patch and wanted to heal his child. It's a sad but beautiful story, isn't it? I'm gonna think about all this. Thank you again.
Complimenter. Oh, I wonder if you can romance in this, because it gave me the option to compliment Nisha too.
You're not like other girls, are you?
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Or are you being a wise ass?
A bit of both. Korea, her temper, the way she speaks. Well, her career is a bit of a sexist comment. From like, oh, you're a mechanic. Did you not see Flashdance? I mean, this is a good few years after Flashdance. Let's go for the way she speaks.
You just don't talk like the rest.
I drive a Rover. I don't sit around sipping brightly colored drinks with brainiacs talking about the philosophies of life. You don't like the way I talk? Take a number and shove it up your educated ass. Take any one of them uppity shits and put them in a Rover, driving through sandstorms and seeing crazy shit every fucking day, and tell me they won't start talking a little more colorfully.
Easy, killer. I'm not judging you.
In playing
Doesn't
Shadow of
bother
the
me.
Tomb
I was
Raider.
just saying.
Oh yeah, I really want to play
You were a
that.
fucking rogue before, so unless the army made you soft...
I loved Rise. Was it Rise? Yeah, Rise I played, right?
Just a little defensive.
I bought the definitive edition to play the 7 DLC tombs.
Nice. Yeah, it's not quite gone cheap enough for me. I've seen it at like 28, but I'm waiting for it to come below 20. And if I've got nothing else that I want at the time, I'll definitely pick that up, because I loved Rise of the Tomb Raider. That was a great game. Way better than Uncharted 4, in my opinion.
I paid $2 for physical edition.
Yeah, I can't buy physical. My disc drive's been broken for like 3 years, I think. At least 2 years. So I have to buy everything digitally. I'll make some traps before I go.
Did you play Uncharted Lost Legacy?
No.
That was good.
Maybe it is. I'm just not a big fan of the Uncharted games. Never have been. I kind of appreciate them, but they're just not for me. I find the combat terrible. And the exploration and puzzles are a bit naff. I mean, it's the cinematics and the set pieces and the voice acting, top notch, can't fault them. But yeah, just don't enjoy them. I like them at first and then I get really bored really quickly.
Uncharted Lost Legacy was very fun. You don't play as Nathan Drake in it.
Did we get that one in the collection that they gave us on PS Plus? I might try it out if it's in that collection. I did download the collection, I've just not touched it yet. If it's in the HD collection, I'll give it a go.
No.
Oh. That's that then. I think I've seen that game quite cheap though, like £6–7 in the sales before. Maybe one day. I'll look into it. It's not really about Nathan Drake. I quite like Nathan Drake. It's more about the gameplay loop. I hate the combat in it.
It was a spin-off and you play as Chloe from Uncharted 2.
Okay. I just can't stand the combat in the game. I need to knock that ladder down. Was Uncharted 2 the one that starts in the museum in London? I think that was my favourite one, if it was. think it was Uncharted 2, wasn't it? Or was it 3? Might have been the third one. It's like a nighttime mission in London in a museum or a gallery. I think it's a museum. Like this evil lady's trying to steal something, I think, and you're kind of following her along through the ceiling, through the roof beams. Can't remember. It's so long since I played that. I kind of want to go to a new city. I'm getting a little bit bored of this one. I feel like I've been here forever.
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
Mutants are back to work, Captain.
Well done, Lieutenant. Now go see Ryan and get paid.
Captain, all Aurora tunnels were destroyed. If they're gonna get back into the city, they'll have to come up with another way.
I knew you wouldn't let me down, Lieutenant. Find Ryan and get your pay. It was well earned. Colonel Ian Mancer came by looking for you. Hope this isn't going to be a habit, Lieutenant. His problems aren't yours anymore. You're part of my unit now. We clear?
Of course. I'll go see him on my own time, not yours, Captain. Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Pay me.
Captain Eliza told me to come find you for my pay.
Indeed, I've been expecting you. Here you go.
I've been expecting you, Mr. Bond. Soldier helmet. Did you just pay me for both of those missions,
Hi.
or...? Yeah. Can I wear the soldier helmet? Probably not. Oh god, I don't want to wear it. Right, muppet. I'll stick with my sexy goggles. What have I got? Oh. Wait. That was a shield, I think. Change to him. Spiked shield. Disruption goes down, everything else goes up. Take that one, mate. Okay. Missions. I think I've done every side mission that I can do. So we are on... Okay, I've only got one mission at the moment. Archaeology in the desert. Finding Earth. Let's go. You know what? I should probably rest. I'm not rested yet. Let's have a wee kip. Set up team. Can I change these guys? Can I get rid of these dudes? I don't know. I don't want to get rid of him, but I might get rid of this guy. No, I've only got these two at the moment. How do you get new team members? I think I've seen some on the map. It's all like, oh, what's this? Okay, we need to go there. Let's do that now. Report to the Great Master. Shit.
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
I've returned, Great Master, with the relic from the Aurora evacuation. It's a tablet filled with text, and I don't have a clue how to decipher it.
A glorious day. You have no idea what this means, Zachariah. The language is indeed difficult, and most no longer have the knowledge or ability to understand it. Most, but not me. I will begin deciphering immediately. We will know soon enough the vast wealth of secrets it holds. Jean was certainly right in his appraisal of you. Your worth has already proven to be infinitely valuable. A word of warning, Zachariah. Words spreading about your missions. Things you've been able to accomplish, filled with troubling details that imply you have a mole in your midst. If there is an ASC spy amongst your ranks, he will not only know our secret, but eventually share it back to his master. We will, in no uncertain terms, be lost. All will be lost. So take care. And take care of it. Sooner rather than later.
Thank you for the warning. I assure you, I will get to the root of this. Are you so sure that it's a spy?
Indeed. The details of your mission were so specific that they were assuredly gained firsthand. So unless you are spreading the information yourself, who else is left but Captain Eliza and your men? Whoever it is, make sure they see nothing else.
It won't be Captain Eliza, mate.
That our secret is kept safe.
She's legit. She's too legit to quit. It said go in at night time, right? So we have to wait a little while. It's midday right now. Into the barracks at dusk. Could go and try and do some arena stuff. Oh, I've already done that now. Why didn't it ticked off? I guess we have to wait for the second round on a different later in the story. Let's go and where are we going? To the barracks, which is yeah. I can do some stuff in there while we wait. In fact, I can just sleep. I need to sleep anyway.
Gotta find that spy. Maybe I should ask around.
Investigate Jeffrey Hunter. Oh, he's with me. Where the hell is he? Hey, Jeffrey.
At your command, Lieutenant.
So what is it you want to talk about?
Look, Lieutenant, maybe it's just because I'm not used to life in the city, but...
Cut to the point, soldier.
I think we're being tailed, sir. I think someone's been watching us, but I don't know why.
All right. Any ideas how to figure out who it is?
Hell yeah. I ain't no hunter for nothing, sir. I'd say we could leave from, say, the barracks or something and head towards the exchange. But, you know, act casual, like it's just another day. We just treat it like we're out for a walk. Then, once we know we're being followed, we lead him to a trap down a dead-end road. And pow!
Ride and kiss her. We can't,
whoever it is.
That's one way to go. Alright, why not? Let's try it. See what happens.
I don't think I can do it now, though.
Have a second to talk?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. Like, just you and me, or...?
Yeah, just you and me. I like to know my men.
Wow, that's... yeah, that'd be a huge honor, Lieutenant.
So what's your life like when you're not on duty?
Tell you the truth, Lieutenant, not much to tell. I try to visit the city, make some friends, you know, because I don't really know too many folks yet. And my whole family's back in Greenhope, which is kind of too far to travel for my leave.
Much.
And, oh yeah, there's also, you know, I try to still do some hunting. Though there's not much more than small critters in their underworks. Not a great hobby for the city.
You have a good childhood?
Oh yeah, you know it, Lieutenant. Really
now
nice
on
growing up,
PS4
running around
hehe
the
I'm
fields.
such a knob
Father gave me
goblin
a
gobbler
crossbow,
goblin.
And I spent my time helping the farmers shoot critters hurting their crops. They were good times, Lieutenant. But everybody's got to grow up and move on. There was a lot of hunters in Greenhope, too. Plus, I always dreamed of being a soldier. Mostly, though, because there was a girl back home who loved men in uniform, so... Off I went to the big city to join up. And, you know, since I was a sharpshooter, they signed me up and sent me here. Still not used to it. All the buildings, all the folks, all the concrete. But I'm happy, though.
Feels like a Greenhope souvenir stand. Kid must be missing home. Unless being messy's a crime, though. Doesn't look like he's doing anything wrong.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't him. It's not Captain Eliza. Is this Eliza? Yeah, it must be this other guy, man. This dude's been funny with me ever since we started. David Ward. I know it's this fucker.
Lieutenant?
I want to know my men better. Tell me a bit about yourself.
Oh, great. Show and tell. Yay.
What do you do when you're off duty?
Nothing special. See my folks, I guess. They ain't getting any younger, so... And I give most of my paycheck to them, because I'm the only one they got left. Sister died. And I ain't married, so... When I ain't with them, I'm at the bar. Drowning the shitstorm that my life's become. Not exactly a picture-perfect life, but it's mine. And hell, I get paid enough to help them out and buy my own drinks, so... What's there to complain about?
What do you think about Jeffrey Hunter?
He's a village idiot who thinks he can brown-nose his way to a promotion. Fucking reject. And no, he ain't my friend, if you haven't pieced that together.
I'm gonna leave you alone. Seems you'd rather be that way.
Don't like you, David. I wondered why I couldn't search his lockers earlier on in the game.
I can't open it without a code.
Ooh. Where would I find his code?
Colonel Ian Mancer came by looking for you. Hope this isn't going to be a habit, Lieutenant. His problems aren't yours anymore. You're part of my unit now. We clear?
We're clear, man.
Of course. I'll go see him on my own time, not yours, Captain. Have a moment, Captain?
Depends what you need it for.
Just want to get to know you better, Captain.
I don't usually mix business and pleasure, Lieutenant, but... Ask away, and we'll see which questions I feel like answering.
Why does it say his?
You from Ophir?
Born and raised. Father was an officer. Mother was a quartermaster.
On the playground, it's where she spent most of her days.
Scattered missions. Sound familiar, Lieutenant?
Very familiar, Captain. Except my parents weren't officers.
Which makes your rise even more noble, Lieutenant.
How was your rise to captain earned?
Over time. But by no special action by me. Graduated as a corporal, and thanks to the brave men underneath me, their success in missions became mine in rank. No heroic feats to dazzle you with in stories. Just a lot of time and dedication that I'm proud of just the same.
What do you think of us?
Honestly, Lieutenant? I'm not quite sure yet. You Technomancers are new to me. Undoubtedly special, and capable of feats my other units couldn't dream of accomplishing, but... time will tell. That said, I've been quite impressed. I thought it was the definition of insanity to send you and so few of your men on some of those missions. Missions I would have anticipated needing 10 times the manpower for. So far, you've proven me wrong. A rare feat in itself. So even though it's taking some time getting used to, I couldn't be happier you're one of my troops.
Okay, I expected that to go up from 50%. Since he said build up trust. I've got no way to raise my charisma, so...
Can I ask about your relationship with
coin flip.
ASC?
Tread carefully, Lieutenant.
Failed.
One might start to wonder the purpose of your question.
Sorry.
But here's my answer. We're all forced to work with them, but it doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. Too much power too quickly leads to arrogance. Brash and too quick to act. And quite frankly, as they've risen in power, it's no coincidence that the dissenters, deviants, and rebels have risen in numbers. They're a great source of intel, however they get it. I sleep better at night not knowing the means. But I've always thought the army was strength enough, that the ASC was overkill. I trust you won't repeat anything I've said, Lieutenant. I'd hate for both of us to find ourselves enemies of the state over a little frank conversation.
My lips are sealed, Captain, and I appreciate your candor and trust, more than you know. Everything's clean in here. It's just like the captain's work. Nothing that implies she's working with the ASC.
Where would I find a code? I might need to level up. There's a thing for stealing. Maybe I can steal something from him.
Lieutenant?
Ooh. What's your date of birth, brother?
How old are you?
The fuck does it matter to you? Older than you, though. And the rest you can find in my file. Cool, moving on.
I want to know about your childhood.
You really want to know about my childhood? Sure, yeah, why not? My dad was never around. He was either on the front or doing drills. My mother, though, she was stationed here in Ophir. So we lived in a guard outpost in the slums where she worked. Never expected to make more of myself than become a soldier. I fought a lot as a kid. Had my share of girls. But home life was pretty strict, so I tried to toe the line. Mostly because when I fucked up, I never got off easy.
So when'd you join?
5 years ago. Time fucking flies, don't it? It was in 126. My parents were beaming with pride. Pride that's faded.
126
After all
maybe?
this time, I'm still just a fucking private.
Maybe 126. Must be 126.
This must be a pic of his parents. His damn notes. Bastard's got my whole schedule in here. And the names of every single person we saw together.
I told you it was him.
Must have been Dave keeping tabs on me the whole time. Never would have believed it. I guess if you could spot them, though, they wouldn't be so damn powerful.
Let's go for a drink, Davey boy. Me old China.
Lieutenant?
I know you're a drinking man, so what do you say we go grab one together?
Looks like it's my lucky day. Sure, why the hell not? Lead the way.
I knew it was him. I didn't like him from the start. That's why I gave him that douchebag helmet to wear. I'm going to be a man down in my party there now.
So why don't you cut the bull and tell me why we're really here?
Sure.
You've been spying on me, Dave, and reporting everything back to Victor. I don't like rats. That's not all right with me.
And what? You think I ever had a choice in the matter? Think I had the option to say no?
I don't care. All I know is they got all the intel they wanted on me from one of my own soldiers, and I don't know why. What's your angle, Dave? You bitter you got a Mancer as your lieutenant? I thought we were past all that. What'd they promise you? Promotion? Better pay?
Nothing but a promise they wouldn't hurt my parents. Is that a good enough reason? I don't like the ASC. Don't like what they're doing to Abundance. Don't like what they're doing to me. I don't like the deal they offered, and I don't like I didn't have a choice but to accept it. I ain't got no one but my folks since my sister died. Not that I expect you to shed a tear for me, but if I gotta choose between them and you, sorry, brother. You're on the losing end of that. If it helps, though, I don't think you're the full prick you were before we had this little chat. In fact, I might even have liked you in another time and place. But you're in deep shit now. And it's shit I don't want to get pulled into with you.
I don't want your blood on my hands, David, but I can't let you keep doing what you're doing. So I'm just gonna tell you to get the hell out of Ophir, and don't look back.
I don't... Sure. Yeah, sure. Bye, Lieutenant.
Hey there. Hey there back. What can I do you for?
Hey there, new blood. What can I do you for? That's what I'm talking about. Follow me to the arena, fresh meat. They're gonna love you. Hello there. Ready for a fight? A challenge?
Tell me more about the challenges and different...
Sure, sure. Each round's got 3 challenges. This round remains on home turf, but the...
slightest move, you're a dead man. Make the slightest move, you're a dead man. Come on, guys, let's get him!
Bollocks. Bollocks.
Slightest move, you're a dead man. Come on, guys, let's get him!
I heard you put an end to the smugglers' trafficking, Mr. Mancer. I am disappointed.
Why's that?
My concern? Oh no, I simply admired the man. Not for the income he scraped from his beggar army, but rather for the pressure he managed to put on the merchants without lifting a finger. With that said, anything having to do with crime is my concern. Maybe you will remember the next time before you stick your fingers in my pies. Now tell me, what do you want?
I just wanted you to know my services are available for a price.
Interesting. A question, though. Is it really the pay you're after, Mancer, or could it be the adrenaline? Those old graybeards at the source boring the living hell out of you yet?
I don't remember inviting you into my business. If you need me, just pay.
A Technomancer for hire. A prize indeed. Who wouldn't need such a thing? But you'll need to prove yourself first. The army has a weapons shipment heading to the front. I'd like for it to not get there. Why don't you use your rank to see that it makes an unforeseen detour to, well, me?
This a test of loyalty? Fine, if that's what you need. I gotta go.
Then go.
Okay, I've got to go too. I'm going to turn this mission in and then shoot off. I need food and rest.
Hey, Nisha.
Well, well, day's looking up all right.
Can I ask how you ended up becoming an artist?
That's a long story.
I got all night.
All right, then. So...
I gotta go.
All right. Well...
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
I found the mole. David Ward was running lines for the ASC.
In these times, spies are everywhere. They used to be like rats, but now bear more resemblance to cockroaches. Should you see one, you can be certain 100 more reside in the walls, each placed there while their arms were twisted by the ASC. So what happened with this Ward?
I couldn't find it in myself to kill him, so I released him and let him run, like a rat. I would assume he's still running, and we'll never see him in Ophir again.
The full blame cannot be cast on him. There are few who the ASC cannot bend to their will. We'll cross our fingers. Hopefully this soldier is gone for good and does not find himself arrested before he should escape.
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Iam back bro, hi all, MOG Green Heart, Family International.
Simon, I'm just getting off now, mate. As soon as I've handed this mission in, I'm going to take a break, dude.
Lieutenant?
I need some food.
I was told Dave Ward has gone AWOL. Any idea
Welcome
where
back
he is?
home, mate. Nice to see you.
Cap, I haven't got
oh my
the slightest clue.
Loads of people have dropped
I
in.
see. This is bad. I have no choice but to declare him a deserter.
Okay, bro.
I literally nearly turned it off just. I just want to turn this mission in,
will take
and
another
I'm
hit.
getting off.
I warned you to keep your head down, Lieutenant.
I need to take a break, get some food.
Colonel
Then
Victor
I'll
was
be
having
back
you
later. I
tailed
think
during
I'm
your
going to play
missions.
DayZ a bit
Now,
later.
He's got a shitload to say about it, and none of it's good. I tried defending you, but the things he's saying...
No problem.
According to the Colonel, the level of violence you're bringing is making it difficult for the mutants to accomplish their repair work. I know it sounds absurd to reason with them instead, but we need them, and your tactics are slowing our progress.
Captain, the only force I've ever used is reasonable. Sure, I shook a few down to make a point, but they were still on their feet when I was done with them.
That's not what I've heard, Lieutenant. The more one lies, the deeper the pit they dig themselves. You following me? I suggest you take a different tact with the Colonel. Victor also states you voluntarily jeopardized the lives of the officials you were charged with protecting. Want to explain that?
What?
How do I explain something that's not... If I put those officials' lives in more danger, I'd have been risking my men's lives and mine as well. Why would I do that?
This Victor guy is going down.
And the claims that you've been hiding vital intel for the sole benefit of your fellow Technomancers. Like an important research site on the shadow path of Aurora that didn't even register a line item in your
Dude's
reports.
grassed me up, man. Big time.
Captain, the only thing I've ever done is accomplish the missions you gave me. Nothing more, nothing less. Never concealed anything, or had any other interest but abundance is at the forefront. This is unfair.
I know what you've accomplished. Also know what he's saying. And even if he's not a fan of Technomancers, that alone wouldn't motivate him to make all this up to frame you. And the list of accusations and the details is long. Like your report on the deserters. Less truth than lies. Almost more lies than ink.
What the fuck?
Expected it from you, Lieutenant.
Jesus. Take responsibility.
Captain, I never lied to you. My only mistake was not taking your warning to heart. That we were being watched. Should have collected evidence of every action I took so I would be above any suspicion. You warned me. You did.
And I believe you, Lieutenant. But we're in the situation we're in now. Unfortunately, he's already called you in and I can't
full
stop
reputation.
it. All I can tell you is watch your mouth. Behave like the soldier you've been since you joined my company and you'll come out just fine. I'll plead in your favor if it comes down to that.
Liza.
Let's just hope it doesn't. Get going. The Colonel's waiting. Good luck.
Okay, it seems like this is a bit of a plot point. Plot point A in the story, which is a good time to end the game anyway. So I'm going to go get some food, I'm going to go take a break, and I will be back later Oh, I've not done that mission. Oh, okay, I might even load a previous save next time. Adios amigos, au revoir mes amis, arrivederci miei amici, auf Wiedersehen my friends, sayonara, and good night. Oh, and do widzenia. I miss do widzenia. Love you long time. Take care of yourselves. And each other. Adios.